ask what's one of the worst things you've done to a person physically or mentally? So yeah, you can. This is going to be gross and it's embarrassing. And I know that, like, it doesn't matter that it's embarrassing to me. What matters is that it's wrong. So I'm prefacing this with this is wrong and you shouldn't do this to people. And if you find yourself relating to what I say, then maybe you should get some help. That's all. So I always viewed relationships as like mental chess. So I was always doing everything that everything that I said and did was planned and thought out to get reactions and to like get people to do certain things. So I pushed people to really bad places. Like I would push people mentally to very distraught places, to very traumatized places, to like I would pull them into their trauma. Like I would figure out their trauma and their triggers, and then I would slowly dose them with their triggers and their traumas to put them into fight or flight mode so then I could have more control over them. This is terrible. Oh my God. One person I had so stuck on me that he ended up sending me like $150,000 during the pandemic, and he was also like not getting anything from me, and I was like telling him to kill himself, and I was being really mean and making him cry all the time, and I would like lie to him, and then I would like give him like doses of like what he wanted, but like I was just mostly just really abusive. Like I was like just like, you're just such a piece of shit and like nobody cares about you and all of that, because I was just wanted to keep him so I could keep using him. And I think that complete disregard is like just like the worst thing that I've done like mentally, is that all of that that I just explained. I also admit there was like one point in my life where I thought that this was cool. Like I thought that like manipulating people and like having the ability to like implant thoughts into people's brains by like suggestive like thought was like cool, and I liked doing it, and now I feel disgusted and I don't think that it's right. I know that people are probably gonna like be like, wow, you're a piece of shit, but that's why I'm on here. That's why I'm talking. That's why I'm trying to be honest. So, yeah.
What it do, what it is, you dig? We back in the build. This Casey the Red Pill Alpha. Y'all already know what it is. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. That's very important. To like, share, and subscribe. Go to my Patreon and check it out. It's lit. I'm steady posting over there. You're going to get that raw and uncut content you cannot get on YouTube. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to the description below my about section. You know how to get at me. Everything's there. From the social media sites, the Patreon link, Cash App links. You guys support the channel. I mean, we in the building. The Gmail, everything. For consultation, the phone number. Holler at me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to break this down real quick. We're going to elaborate. We're going to dissect the head and decapitate this situation right here. Guys, what she's telling you is what weak men allow. Because only weak men allow this type of shit. And what she's telling you is what weak men allow. This cannot be actually calculated and processed and put in order on a man with strength, a man who got a backbone, a man who knows himself from the roots. This can't happen to him. Why? It's because he know a woman is a woman. He see right through her. He see her as just a woman, a chick, a bitch, however you want to put it. That's what he see her as. He don't see her as nothing more than that. When you find yourself seeing a woman more than what she is, then you can get treated like this. You get put in this situation fast. And I know a lot of you guys are like, fuck, I wouldn't go for that case. You know, pandemic, over 150 grand. She talking that bad to him, you know. And like I said, guys, and like I will always say, guys, a state of depression is really the way you feel, and you can let your feelings overwhelm you into a depression. You get what I'm saying? So if you're feeling some kind of way and a girl making you feel some kind of way by talking down on you, trying to disrespect you, Um, Try to break you down to the smallest molecule, you dig? Minimizing your masculinity, emasculating you and everything under that umbrella. Basically trying to treat you like a little bitch, a little pet. And if you go as far as jumping into your feelings and your feelings starting to overwhelm you, then you can find yourself possibly in a situation to where she could talk to you and tell you to delete yourself. And we don't advocate that shit on this channel. And if you guys need any kind of help or you need to seek any kind of advice, some kind of treatment or someone that's professional to talk to, I will advise you to go seek a hotline. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to go, out and do things your way. You must seek professional help if you're pushed to that limit, because only a weak guy will allow someone to push them to that limit. Fellas, this is a woman. This is a human being. There's no motherfucking way she could be pushing a man to the limit to where he needs to delete himself. He needs to harm himself because he feels shit and feel down on himself. You know? A lot of women do this kind of shit, not to this extent. Some do. You get it? You're hearing it right here, right? So you do know that there's some women that do think like that and will go that far to gain control over you. See how far she can go with you so she can box you in and put you into her little playpen, to where she can do anything she want to do to you, misuse you, treat you like shit, put you down, take from you, utilize her resources through you, or utilizing your resources, damn near got you on the verge of bankrupt. Everything of that nature is taking you for what the fuck you got and what the fuck you are. And the reason why is because you're a weakling. You feel like no one loves you unless you're getting treated like this. You feel like no one cares. Hell, at least they're in my life, right? Even though they treat me like shit, at least they're around, so they gotta care somewhat. And what get a lot of guys to that point in life is them actually not knowing themselves. And when you don't know yourself, you're not gonna have a sense of loving yourself. It just makes sense to go hand in hand. You must understand that. She can only pull this kind of shit off with the guys that she feels that's inexperienced when it comes to sex, women, or just inexperienced when it comes to life, fellas. Yes, they can be this harsh. Yes, they can be this dirty. Yes, they can be this motherfucking cruel. They can't whoop you. So whatever they can do to manipulate you, they'll go this far. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. It's really no different than her, like, putting you down and keeping you down in order to achieve what she want. But before actually achieving what she want, it all relates back to her ego. Her having a great sense of ego. This is a chick right here that, hey, you heard what she said. You guys gonna think I'm not shit because she know what she's not. She knows she ain't shit. She'll never probably be shit. She's been ran through, utilized, pumped and dumped, and treated like shit by guys that she put on a pedestal. Guys that she deemed that was way more fascinating and better than her. And now she's returning the treatment on someone that she got that's weaker than her. That's real game, man. Like I said, man, there's levels to this shit. You got motherfuckers you got motherfuckers these bitches look up to, and motherfuckers they look down on. And that's how it go. The motherfuckers they look up to is the motherfuckers, the big dogs, the motherfuckers with the game, the motherfuckers who know their self-worth. They ain't got to push a hard line. She gonna push a hard line just to be in their presence, just to be like actually noticed by these kind of guys. And if you become that guy, then you will actually know what I'm talking about. You know, she want to feel important. She want to feel like she's a part of something with these kind of guys. But these guys ain't fucking with her like that unless she's busting that pussy. She'd have busted open. She'd have did her thing that way. She feel bad because she never got anywhere. Any motherfucker ain't take that ass serious. You know how it go. Now she find you, someone that actually like her more than she likes you. You know, you like her more than she likes you. To where your like is have lusted over into love. Now you find yourself loving her blindly more than she could ever think about loving you. She got the advantage on you. Why? Because you gave her that. You gave her the strength to have the advantage on you. That weak ass energy you possess allowed her to treat you like a bitch. Now she got someone she can actually do what she want to do with, get how she want to, you know, get what she want to get up out of him, extract his resources and everything that comes with him. You know, talk down on him, treat him like shit, you know, tell him that, you know, you're not shit, no one cares about you, motherfucker. You know, just everything she was saying in the video. Just totally, like, man, annihilated this dude. And he's handing over his money, hand over fist, 150 bands to a bitch. Come on, dude. And then 150 bands to any, come on, man. Any motherfucker without a return on your investment, without a, you know, I'm handing that shit over. I'm handing over to something that's going to bring me back 300 to 400,000, if not more. I ain't handing that shit over to a bitch who's lessening, who she's going to lessen the situation. I ain't got nothing coming out of this bitch but hell, possibly a death sentence if I take this shit too far and let her actually distract me from what I need to be doing by putting this depression on me because I allowed this shit because I'm too fucking weak and I'm a weak motherfucker with money. And it sounds like that's a guy with status, fellas. Sounds like a rich guy. He got the money. He got at least, what the fuck? And he still get treated like shit. 150 bands, he handed that over. He got to have something, right? Could be handing over his life savings, could be handing over his whole life insurance policy or whatnot, or whatever he got going on, and that's really it. But then he could be handing over crumbs. He got money. And look how he's being treated. So that should let you know. If a bitch can manipulate you, she will do it. You guys better stay on your P's and Q's. And how you stay on your P's and Q's, fellas, is know that you're worth more than this bitch can possibly ever think that she worth herself. Real game. And she will not treat you like that. You won't go through this shit. You'll see this bitch coming a mile away and you ditch her. Get the fuck out of here. Fast. And in order to be that guy, you got to be in tune with you. It's just that simple. Fuck reading books. Fuck hitting the gym and doing. Be in tune with you first. Reading books is good. It's fundamental. It's educational. You can expand your horizons. You know, reading books and, you know, help expand your vocabulary and things of that nature. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Working out is great for your health. Eating right is great for your health. Keeping your appearance up is great for you and your health, you know, your actual physical health. Who wants to walk around looking crusty, dusty, and dingy and all that type? No. Who wants to walk around looking like they're unequipped for anything or they're unprofessional? I mean, come on now. You want to be taken serious, right? So that's for you. None of this shit should be for a bitch. But when you make it for a bitch, you possess that energy and bitches can read that. And then they'll start slowly getting you into their spider web and treating you like this. It can happen. You get it? Like these videos, share them, and subscribe, fellas. It's that motherfucking message. Holla.